Alright, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Too Fast, Too Smooth, and welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we're going to do all this something a little educational, for all the new riders out there. Just something especially for you. Just a little information for you, take notes or whatever. And if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications, and make sure you have it on all so you don't miss none of my videos, miss none of my uploads. And make sure if you like this video, make sure you hit that like button. I would greatly appreciate this. That shit comes out of nowhere, like fuck me. Alright. Now this topic will be like the couple things, like I think like 7 things I listed for you guys. I want to become like a rider, or if you're like interested in rider. Now this is my opinion. There's probably a lot better educational stuff elsewhere, but this is just my opinion from how I see it and the experiences that I went through. And well, basically this is my mistakes, and I'm trying to input them so that you guys don't make the same mistakes. And in one of my future videos, I'll show you one of the major mistakes that I made. That happened to me while actually recording this video. This is actually a retake, but I'm going to show you guys what happened in this video. So my number one, this is kind of in order, but I'll just let you guys know. My first thing that I want you guys to do is do research. Do a lot of research on the type of bike or motorcycle the type of motorcycle you want. So, for example, if you want to use this cruiser on a CD as a daily or something like that, then you'll probably go more like a cruiser or a sport touring. If you want to go fast, drag race, then go super sport. And if you just like really want to cruise, then you can get a That's my main point. Like, do a lot of research, do a lot of price checking, do a lot of things. Find out what's right for you, and not what someone tells you right for you. You know what I mean? Especially if it's your first time riding, and you have never ridden before. There's different types of bikes out there. There's a naked, there's a hyper naked and stuff like that. There's different size, different, like the 300, the 600, the 1000, like. There's a lot of people that say start on 1,000, start on 600, but like I said, choose the bike that is right for you and your maturity. Yes, you can start on 1,000. Yes, you can start on the 600. However, you particularly, as your human being, as you, start on a 100, on 1,000 of it. Because those things require a lot of throttle control, a lot of maturity. Not just with the throttle open because it will kill you, right? That's my number one. Do a lot of research on what you want. Make sure it's the right thing for you, because this is somewhat an investment for you, right? Now, next thing I want you to do before you buy your bike is actually get gear. Now, right now, I don't have any gear, and I feel that's one of my biggest mistakes that I ever done was not get gear. I have gloves and a helmet, but that's just the basics, right? You need more than that. You need just more than gloves and a helmet. You need the jacket, you need the pants, you need the boots, you need the impact gear. There's so much more than just a helmet and a jacket that's going to protect you. I mean, a helmet and a glove that's going to protect you. When you fall and you hit the road rash, it hurts. Trust me. I've not really fall, but I tried to do a stunt and I fell. It was going like less than 20 miles per hour, and now I have a couple of scars on my hands and my legs because I was not wearing any gear whatsoever. So, and make sure you don't cheap out. You know what I mean? Don't be buying people use gears online. Don't be buying $20 helmet or whatever. You get my point. There's decent, good helmets for about $200. Between 200, like even 200, I think my sports helmet was like 150. I know that good helmet was DOT, it was, and the other one, I don't remember which one, DOT or something else. So trust me, there's good gears out there, and honestly, I've seen where the total amount where you could get everything for like $700, boots, pants, helmet, jacket, gloves. And I'm pretty sure your life is worth a lot more than $700. You know what I mean? Like, get the gear, get what you need to protect yourself. Alright? Now, after you've done these first two things, now this is where you can go ahead and actually purchase the bike. But here's a tip for me. If this is your first bike, your first time absolutely riding, my opinion, buy a used, decent bike. Except if you know you have money like that, you financially not good, you match it up, you can buy another new bike. But in my opinion, buy a used bike. And I'm telling you, as a first rider, first time, you most likely gonna drop that bike in the parking lot or at a stoplight or something. You're gonna do something that it's gonna drop at a low speed, and it's gonna get scratches. You know what I mean? So it's like you don't want to spend thousands of dollars on a brand new bike just to drop it, you know, a couple miles down the road after a few days, you know, of having it, and it looks bad. You get a used bike, you drop it, it's fine. Because I'm pretty sure the previous owner has dropped it before, so it's like, okay. And that's what I did. I had a used bike, I dropped it, but it was no big deal. But I'm just letting you guys know, like, if you know you're not financially stable or not, but you know, motorcycles are like, they're not necessarily like cars, you know what I mean? So like, just buy used if you're a first timer and you know you can't afford to willingly buy a motorcycle just like that, right? So say after you know you buy your bike or whatever, you buy a used or buy brand, you have the choice up to you. Don't just buy the bike and then just hop on the road going on the highway going 40, 50, 60 miles an hour. Go in the parking lot. Go in an empty space, a big area where there's no cars or little cars, no traffic, no children, no kids, no people, whatever, and practice. Practice your turns, practice your parking, not your parking, but your braking, practice your throttle control, practice your clutch, you know, the friction zone, because each bike has a different friction zone. The bike you had at the MSF course is a lot different than the one you're going to buy. Go and practice, and that's what a lot of people fail to do. I entirely see people go and practice. Even myself, I didn't practice. But I had a small bike, so I feel as I did it as daily ride, I got a lot of practice daily riding because I used to ride everywhere just for the shit of it. But go and practice in your parking lot. Go and practice your rear brake trick, your brake drilling, how to do the clutch. As I said, practice. It helps, right? Turn the knowledge you got from the MSF course, make it into experience. Now, this next one is a personal thing of mine, what I actually learned while I got the bike. This is because I live in the state of Florida. Summertime, it's always damn raining now. Like, every day there's some rain or whatever. So, for people that live in climates, for people that live in, like, states that have unpredictable weather, whether it's rain, snow, hail, or sleet, whatever, go and practice in the rain. Like, get your weather gear, your rain gear, go and practice. It doesn't hurt, trust me. Because if the only bad thing that could come about it, if you're, like, just say you're out going to work or whatever, just right, and it's suddenly rains and you have no practice whatsoever, trust me. When you try to brake, you will feel a difference. I've done it on bicycles and I've done it on my bike, my motorcycle. When you brake, you have less friction. And this happened to me, yes, but I know how to prepare. I sometimes deliberately do it just to get a practice of when the future happens. I've done an accident. My brain, my body already know how to handle it because I've been practicing doing it on purpose to get it done. You know what I mean? Like that's all it really is when you're riding. Just get a lot of practice. And then, you know, afterwards, you're going to feel confident riding, and then you go into these group rides. And that's one of my next points. Go out and find friends. You know what I mean? Find people who ride your ride. Not people who, if you're a careless rider, if you do stunt, then go find stunt riders. But new riders, find other new riders. You know, find something you have in common with them and you guys can grow and learn together, right? It's a lot faster and easier when you ride with other people. Now I was riding by myself for like months. I'm kind of a nervous guy or whatever, and I hate riding with people. But you know, by God, we have a strong connection with each other. You know, we both on two wheels. We both know the sacrifices, or we put our life at risk. Join up with other people. Learn from them. Learn from their mistakes. You know what I mean? Watch a lot of videos. Make sure you subscribe to Too Fast, Too Smooth. You know what I mean? I mean, that was basically all my points. And my last point was just go out and have fun. Remember to ride within your limits. Don't go out there doing stuff you can't do. Don't go out there speeding. You know what I mean? Don't do a lot of shit. But those are just my main points when you know becoming a new rider. There's a lot more out there. Watch a lot of videos, just you know, to get more points out. But those are my 7 things to do when you're becoming a new rider, right?